So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashami, or Shai, Ba'ashami, Kakodash. We set up my apostles and elders of great most well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth. And we say salutations, holy Akamus, to put you on truth and say, Dean and the out, constantly in season on the season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into our video here and basically touching upon the things that are happening worldwide. Now, one of the things happening right now is monkeypox, an outbreak of a disease, outbreak of a pestilence going on right now. Now, this is just to show you that the time that we're in. I was constantly doing video for the past 2 weeks upon famines, upon certain things like around those lines, right? Famines, diseases, and so forth. And now you're seeing an outbreak of another disease. You understand? And before I started doing this video, I was reading an article about it right now. It have a case in Australia, and it was mentioning it come from like sex or something like that. So you can understand what it is, and we know majority of these things. He making this thing in the lab, right? So nonetheless, let's open a scripture. This is Matthew chapter 24 verse 7. It say for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Now this is a scripture that I bring out for the past week. As I say, I was to the spirit. There's such certain things that happen, and certain things that are going on worldwide. Now when you look up the word pestilence, right? I'm going to the scripture itself to look it up. Look at the word pestilence. Right. It say on certain affinity, you say a plague. It say literally the disease. In a sense, so it's a disease, you could say. A plague, right? So let's say so let me go back to the video here. So it say what? And for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So these are the things written to come. The things that happen, the things that are written to come. So we see this is what we see happening now. Hey, again, so what if some didn't believe? At the end of the day, the prophecies are speaking. These things are speaking, and it's been at the end of the day is whether you're going to hear about it or feel it. And matter of fact, you're going to feel it at the end, right? And this is just the time that we're in. Watch how much things happening, things currently taking place. So nonetheless, I'm gonna play a piece of the video here.
The number of confirmed or suspected cases of monkeypox worldwide is now 106. Doctors in at least 8 countries, including the U.S., are now treating patients potentially infected with the rare illness. Health officials in New York City are now...
You hear what you say? Worldwide. Worldwide. Not just one place, but worldwide. As I said before, I was reading an article about it in Australia that they said it was transmitted to sex or something like that, right? So you can see where it's going into. You can see what happening, right? I'm gonna bring something here because it says worldwide, right? This is a scripture that I bring out. I did a video yesterday, and this is a scripture I bring out with that. It says for 2 Kings 15 verse 27, say, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. Ye shall remain in them. You understand? You remain in them. It have no way again. And no way again away from it. Right? Have no way you getting away from it. Ye shall remain in them. So there are plenty people praying, they're going to church, plenty people, thinking everything going to get better. They're not going to get better. So that is to show you that the spirit that happening right now, as I say, for the past few weeks, I watch videos that I put up. Then I was talking about how, they might think it's, one of the videos I did yesterday was they be in the spirit about peace and safety, and then sudden destruction hit them. Then I talk about the evils. Before that, I touch upon the evils growing and so on. And as you can see, the evils growing because now you're seeing a next outbreak of a disease, a next outbreak of a plague, right?
Looking into a possible case one day after a Massachusetts man became the country's first confirmed case this year. Doctors say some recent cases include patients who had no travel history to a country where the virus is endemic, suggesting community spread.
Most times there have been outbreaks in Central and West Africa, like Nigeria, for example.
And as you can see, we're seeing it happening again. As it is usually started when they pray it on certain places, and Now we're seeing a big outbreak. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25. It said, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. It said, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and the counsel from the ancients. Right? So let's go back up. It says, verse 25. It says, what destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. As you can see, they're mentioning about 100 and something people already infected. As I say, I was reading an article before with certain stuff taking place. Again, what's the time that we in? You know, what's the time? All these things happen. They're talking about the passing through sex and again the plagues coming, and you can't. It not turning back. The things are going to fulfill any things. They're going to fulfill way unto its sent. You know, it's going to fulfill. So at the end of the day, we are at the end. This is the time that we're in. And hey, again, as the scripture said, evil is going to grow. Evil is going to grow. Soon you go here, another disease, you go here, another disease, you go here this, you go here that, you know. You're going to hear all this sort of stuff. We're already seeing famine, we're already seeing all this sort of stuff taking place. And these are things that written to happen. As the scripture says, all these are just the beginning of sorrows. All these are just the beginning of sorrows. Right? So again, as I say, just a quick video upon what is happening worldwide, the news. So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Rekakodash. We say that apostles and elders are great most in the world, we teach us our apostles in the truth, and we see salutations. So the Akamot put you on truth and say, Dina, the out, you know, canceling season on season, we say, Shalom.